live. Hello, everybody. Hello, Periscope. I see Periscopers are already on. We're live on YouTube. What just happened with my phone? We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch, and of course Periscope. Let's record this on Anchor. All right. Hey, everybody. Hey. Hey. We're live on Anchor. We're not live on Anchor. We're actually just recording on Anchor. But we are live on everything else. So, I literally just saw this topic being talked about like maybe an hour ago. Less than an hour ago. And I thought it was so funny. It's such a funny topic. And I realized it's something that a lot of people are wondering. We're live. And I just figured, since a lot of people are out for Halloween, but it's not just a lot of people are out for Halloween. The rest of the people who aren't out for Halloween, the people who stayed home, need something interesting to talk about, because those are the people who are watching everybody else be out, and for whatever reason, we're home. We're home because I just got home like an hour ago, but still we're home early, right? It's 11:30. We're home early. Hello, everybody, and we're down for some entertainment, something that is interesting, especially after a really long day of politics. Yes, it's Halloween, and Halloween is scary, but politics is even scarier, because right now our politics in itself is fun. Drama. I love drama. I love watching The Bachelorette, but our politics are different now. It's not normal. It's partisan. Everything is so partisan. And it's so tribal. It's like, if you are called a liberal or conservative or this or that, it doesn't mean anything other than I'm part of this group. It doesn't mean that you hold the same policies. It doesn't mean that you have liberal policies or conservative politics, right? It doesn't mean that you have any of that ideology. It just means that you are part of this group. And people get so mad when I say that I don't consider myself a conservative. And, there's this whole talk of like, you're not a real conservative, you're a fake conservative, you're a fake conservative. You know what, I'm not a fake conservative. I don't consider myself a conservative, because the reason why a lot of people have these labels is really just because of tribalism. So you can't get mad at people. You can't get mad at people for not being exactly the ideology you want, because a lot of people are in your ideology group just because of tribalism, because they're part of something, they're part of a group, and there's like half the responses I get. The funny thing is that there's so much anger, and the anger is split two sides. They're so opposite too. It's either I'm angry at you because you were associated with conservatism, but alas, you're not really a conservative. So that's why I'm angry at you and I hate you. The other side is I'm angry at you because you are really a conservative. Deep at heart, I know you're a conservative, but you are just pretending to be, but you just don't want anyone to know that you are. So anyway, okay. So everyone wants me to talk about porn. Let's talk about porn. Okay. This is live, Philly. This is live. In case I don't answer you, it doesn't mean that I don't see you. It just means that I'm not answering you, because then I'd be answering everybody. So I see we've got a lot of viewers. We got a lot more viewers than I normally have, because I normally have a modest group, very dedicated and very loving and familial, but very modest group. So this time we've got a lot more people, which is really cool. But people are not necessarily engaging with the tweet. But they're here, they're watching, which means that everybody deep down wants to know, do girls really watch porn? Okay? So, This guy named Nick Lowry just did this tweet. He tweeted a really interesting poll that basically says, girls, do you watch porn? First option, it was a poll. First option was yes. Second option was no. And third option was no, I'm a guy, I just want to see the answer. So, alright, so Polish Mob says, I caught 2 of my girlfriends watching porn, so yes. The answer is, it's actually really different. Thank you, Polish Mob. The answer is actually there's so many different answers, because some girls watch porn, some girls don't, but girls don't necessarily get off on porn. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but they don't necessarily. And the different and with guys, it's like in their DNA to get off on porn. They are stimulated visually. Girls are not necessarily stimulated visually, and if we are stimulated visually, it's not really visual. It's an indirect response. Men see something and they are automatically turned on. They're like, oh, or whatever it is. The trigger is visual. It's like going through my eyes and it like affects my brain. But for women, it's not necessarily that direct. It is, I see something, it goes through a different part of my brain, and now depending on how my brain feels about this thing that I'm seeing, that's how it will decide whether it is aroused or not. So, that's why I think the answer is very mixed. Personally, I don't watch a lot of porn, but yeah, I watch porn sometimes. Like, once in a while. And I'm not just saying this. There's a smell in my room. I think it's coming from outside. The window's open. Alright. I'm not saying this just to say I don't watch porn. I do, but it's very, very, very rare. It's not often. And the fact is that if I'm watching it, I don't need to be watching it. In fact, I'm much better stimulated when I'm not watching porn. It's kind of like you do it once in a while and you see, for some girls, I'm sure a lot of girls do it regularly. But again, for girls, you're not being visually stimulated. You're not being directly visually stimulated, okay? So, someone is saying it's a smell of untruth. So, here's my thing. Personally, I don't like to watch other people do it just because other people are, this is gonna sound really obnoxious. Other people are ugly. Other people are ugly and their bodies are ugly and they're gross. And I don't like to watch other people's gross and ugly and dirty bodies doing stuff. It doesn't turn me on. The only thing is like, and I think a lot of girls are like this. It's more of like, you're kind of translating into what you want to be doing. So you watch something, you translate it into what you want to be doing. What you're learning from that. Like, oh, she's doing this. So I used to tweet about like the gym a lot. I used to tweet a lot about my gym experiences. And very often I will tweet something like, oh yeah, I went to the gym and I was staring at that girl's butt, like, does that make me a lesbian? Does that make me bi or whatever? And people were like, no, that makes you a girl who's watching another girl perform, because you are subconsciously trying to learn the best ways to increase your favor, the way that you can increase your ability to seduce men. That's the word. Increase your ability to seduce men. So, in that sense, it makes sense, based on that, it makes sense why so many girls watch other girls either looking pretty or acting sexual or doing stuff like that, in order to either imagine themselves in that situation or learn. It's kind of the same thing. It's like basically imagining yourself or learning how to be in that situation, learning how to interact in that kind of situation. So the oh my god. I'm not going to read the comments. I'm not going to read your comments. Your comments are obnoxious. They're not obnoxious. They're just creepy. Your comments are creepy. Okay? Okay, so yeah, if girls are watching, like, also another thing I noticed is that guys very, very often, guys will, and I'm just saying this from a point of view of a girl. I don't know what's going on in men's brains, okay? But from a girl's point of view, it seems like a lot of men think that their girl is going to get off the same way that they do. So when a guy sees something, he's just like, if this is gonna turn you on or not. You look at something and you know. Or I think you know. I don't know. This is the impression that I have. You see something, it either triggers you or it doesn't trigger you. Do some people disagree? Do some men disagree? So I don't know, but this is my impression. You see you know if you're gonna be attracted to something or not. You don't like, well, I feel differently about this today, so things feel different and whatever. And even if it does change, it's usually because that thing changed. Like, if you weren't attracted to a girl before, now you're attracted to her, it's usually because she changed. It's not because your feelings about her changed. It's that she did something different, or she acted different. She looks different. You know what I mean? I guess it's the same with girls. I guess that's with girls. I don't know. The impression I have is that men tend to be more like for a guy, they'll be like, all right, once I have everything that triggers me, like, that's it, I'm ready to go. For girls, and this is for all girls, this is not like, and I know more about women because I am a girl, and I talk about this stuff with my friends, okay? So, girls don't get off the way that women in porn get off. Like, I watch these women be like, oh wow, like, they're totally, like, in like a minute or 2 minutes, they're just like coming here and there, and you're just like, how? That's not possible. Girls need time. Girls need, like, it doesn't just happen. You start doing it and it just happens. And the thing is that the problem is, and I'm not against porn. I just think that if you're gonna watch porn, you should, because porn is very male directed for men, very understandably, because women don't necessarily benefit the same way. So it is, as someone is saying they're faking it, of course they're faking it. I can't think of a single girl that would be able to do that. No. and also, by the way, also, it's very just being penetrated. Like, it would take a while. I don't know. So, someone is saying, I feel like you're explaining this to losers. Honestly, though, I don't think so. I think a lot of very, very well-experienced, very normal people, men, think the same way. And the problem is that porn is made for men. Porn is directed at men, okay? Porn was created to make men feel good, not women. So when you watch porn, you see like how an idealized woman can, like, you basically see something that is not teaching you to be better at women. You're seeing something that is made up. I'm hearing something. I think it's raining. All right. You're seeing something that is made up. Because in reality, there's a whole different thing that you're going to have to go through with women. With real life women who are not faking it. And I know that a lot of girls fake it. Trust me, I know that girls fake it. A lot of girls are faking it. Okay? But if you don't want your girl to fake it, don't learn about anything sexual from porn. Enjoy porn for what it is, for what you want to benefit, whatever. Don't learn from porn. Does that make sense? Okay? And people are like, they'd rather guys watch porn than to, sleep around or whatever. Personally, I think that watching more porn is gonna be more damaging than helpful. It's kind of like the difference between watching television and reading a book. They both take time, but watching television is killing your brain cells. Reading a book is actually teaching you something. You're actually learning by reading a book. Or let's say even something better. It's the difference between watching a movie about a hospital and volunteering at a hospital. Which one are you going to learn more from? Being in it or watching it? And I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying that porn is not going to make you better at anything. It's not going to make you better at courting women. It's not going to make you better at and I'm saying this as a girl, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't watch it. Again, I'm not saying you shouldn't watch it. I know a lot of people will say you shouldn't watch it. I wouldn't say don't watch it. I'm just gonna say it's not gonna make it. It's not gonna get you any long-term benefits with women. All right. So why are you people not out? Why are you people here watching this live stream? So someone is asking, why don't women watch porn? If in case you just joined, I want to be able to, sorry anchors, sorry people who are already watching. In case you just joined, why don't women watch porn? Because women are not triggered visually. So, it doesn't mean that women won't watch porn, it just means that women do not need porn. And in fact, some women don't like, some women, it doesn't work with porn, okay? So, personally, I don't think porn, like, I don't think porn is necessary. Sometimes we watch porn, but it's not often, and it's not, like, you watch it, and then you just don't watch it for, like, months. Because you're just like, whatever. You know, there's... So someone is saying, kind of gross, overgeneralization, no? Okay, so here's the generalization that I will make, and here's the thing that is just personal. So the generalization is not that women don't watch porn. Women do watch porn. Women do watch porn, but not all women. Okay. The generalization that I'm gonna make is that women are not visually triggered. If a woman is watching porn and is triggered by porn, it is usually because it is through a different pathway in her brain. Even if she watches it and she's triggered by it, it's going through a different pathway in her brain. I'm not trashing porn. I'm not trashing women who watch porn. I watch porn. I'm just saying that it goes through a different pathway in our brains. According to studies, if you put women in a room and you have them watch like a hot dude with abs and whatever, you put men in another room and watch them put hot women with hot bodies and whatever, the way that they will respond will be different. The men will see and respond. The women won't necessarily see and respond. They will see, it will go through a different pathway in their brain, and then they will respond. Does that make sense? They will respond based on how that is being processed. In the same, it will go through the same mechanism that it would go through if they were touched, right? Like, it would be the same, it would trigger women in the same way as another way of triggering them. Someone is saying girls are freaks too. Yes, girls are freaks, just in a different way, just freaks in a different way. That's why not all women watch porn. If you look at the results from this guy Nick Lowry's tweet, it was like 17% women said yes, 12% women said no, and the rest of them were guys. Oh, wait, was it 7 versus 12? 12 versus 7? And the rest were guys, the rest were men. No, it was 12% of women said yes, 7% of women said no, and the rest were guys. And they were all like, we just want to see what girls say. So, obviously women are watching porn. Alright. So, if you don't trust me, you don't have to watch the stream. But a lot of people are watching this stream because for some reason they think that, why is the lighting so weird? Is it just me, or is the lighting kind of weird? Do you guys see this? I think the lighting is a little strange. Oh my gosh. What's going on? I think the lighting is a little bit strange in here. It went kind of dark, right? Something about... I think it went a little dark. Something is weird about this lighting. It's because of the lamp, right? Okay. So, yeah, don't watch this. don't watch this. If you don't want to hear from me, go watch another girl talk about it, or another man. But I can assure you, a lot of women are very similar, and you're not gonna learn from porn. You're not gonna learn from porn. Watch it to enjoy yourself, but don't watch it if you want to learn how women get off. Women should watch porn to learn about how men get off. Women should. Men should not. Does that make sense? So, like, porn is very, very directed at men. Someone is asking how this got brought up. Someone put it in a tweet. Guys, I really don't like the lighting on this. Something is up with the lamp. You think the lamp? I don't like the lighting on this. I don't like the lighting on it. Gosh. The lamp is haunted. The lamp is haunted. So, the lamp is haunted and it's Halloween. This is really freaky. You know, they say that what you dress up as on Halloween is what you want, what deep down you wish you could be, but you just can't dress up like that the whole year, so that's why you wear it on Halloween. Alright. Galactic says, when it comes down to it, men have 2 heads, women have 1 head. The little head. Oh, men have 2 heads, a little head, a big head. Little head makes bad decisions. Women, on the other hand, are wiser and pretty. Oh, thank you. Thank you on behalf of all women. Thank you on behalf of all women. Oh gosh, I can't read all your comments because there's so many comments. So I can't read all of it. This isn't a backlight, this is just, it was the light in my room and I didn't really think about it. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I think practice makes perfect. And not practice with different partners each time, because basically what you're doing when you have different partners, what you're doing is you're starting from the beginning with each person. And when you're starting from the beginning with each person, you can't have that build-up. When you can't have that build-up, you will have more of a chance. It's going to be harder for you to learn. And when it's harder for you to learn, then it's going to be harder for you to make a girl like whatever. So, Oliver says, practice doesn't make perfect with women. Practice makes hoe. Practice can make perfect with women, I think. I don't know. I don't really know how it is I don't know how to say it from a man's perspective. I just know how to say it from a women's perspective. Maybe I'll have a guy on at some point. Maybe I think I should have a guy on to talk about this, because a guy would know better what to say. But yeah. Also, like, I don't like the way that people are shamed for watching porn. The reason for that is that I just feel like at this point, like, everybody watches porn. There are the people who will say it. There are the people who want, not everybody, but enough people watch porn that we have to talk about it in a normal way instead of putting it down because putting those people down. Because that's like a huge portion of the population. That's like a majority of the population. Even, in that, according to that poll, more women were watching it than weren't. So not only is it like most men, but it's even the majority of women. So like pushing it under the rug and shaming everybody for it and then not talking about it is not going to help. It should definitely be something that's discussed. And guys, you guys should go out trick-or-treating. Don't watch this. If you went out trick-or-treating, I was outside. I wasn't trick-or-treating, but I was outside. I saw a lot of people, and they were dressed up, and women were dressed pretty cool. Like a lot of hot women, okay? A lot of like, like, I don't know, like super women, like really sexy outfits. I would say go out. If you want to be turned on, you should go outside. Everything is better when it's not on the computer, on your laptop. Everything, when it comes to sexual stuff, everything's going to be better when it's not on your laptop. You will have a much better time when it's not on your computer. And I know people are like, saying this because for religious reasons, for, conservative reasons or traditional or whatever. Personally, I'm just saying, like, this is with everything, it's gonna be, you're just gonna do a better job and you're gonna enjoy it more when it's not on your laptop, when it's in person. Galactic says, seriously, like, go the hell out and meet people. Yes. I missed one of the comments. Barry says, no, I don't trust people with a mask, not trying to get robbed. Yeah, it might be a person in a mask, might have a girl in a mask, might have a penis, and might have a gun too. Someone is saying my mind feels crippled after I nut just cause I get sad. Interesting. So you feel sad afterwards. I have to read about it. Why do people get sad? Why do people get sad after? I just don't want to say stuff on the live stream that's going to get me demonetized. It's the I'm trying to say it. It's despair that occasionally accompanies even the least noteworthy climax. Not everyone experiences, but if you have it, you'll know what I mean. I'm reading an article from Vice. I'm reading a Vice article. I was like, I'm reading an ICE article. A Vice article. So let's see what someone is saying that this person someone is saying that this person is joking. Okay, if you're joking, I won't answer it. I was about to read you something online. If you're joking, I won't answer it. If you're joking, then I'll just leave it. Humiliate says it's because I'm isolated all the time. If you're joking, then I won't address it. But if you're not joking, then I'll give you a serious answer. I mean, this, a lot of it is just, it's just our ability to connect as humans, and it doesn't have to necessarily be in a physical way. I mean, it has to be, it's too many people are focused on connecting. Too many people are focused too many people are focused on sex. That's what everybody's focused on. That should not be the focus. And people are like, well, and oh my gosh, guys say this all the time. Guys are like, well, how do you know if the sex is gonna be good if you didn't try it? And it's like, dude, the sex is completely based on your relationship. You know what I mean? At least for the girl. Women are wired to be more cautious. So they're not gonna just like be relaxed and okay just because you are. And your relationship is really gonna determine whether it's gonna be good. Someone is saying I have a bed behind me. No, honestly, that's not why I have a bed behind me. I have a bed behind me just because I'm trying to have more of my room in the shot. Because I used to have it like right in front of the wall. I used to have it, and it was so boring. It was just like a plane, whatever. But now I have it. I have it in front of a bed. I have it in front of other stuff. So it's different. Someone says, JF says, sex is for baby making in a pitch dark room through a sheet. Yep, that's what a lot of people believe too. Someone is asking what the picture is above my bed. It's a picture of an elephant. I'm not like Hindu or whatever. It's just I have like a gold theme, like a pink, gold, like light blue theme sort of thing going on in my room. So the elephant picture has like these gold accents throughout the painting. So I really liked it, so I wanted to keep it. Ira says the laptop is smarter and probably cleaner. I guess there's a benefit to having a laptop. Yep, I got you. Ellen says, man, she takes these comments too seriously. Alec. You know what? I used to be much better. I used to be much better at trolling, and I used to be much better at taking troll comments. Like, I used to be much better than all this stuff. But then ever since I started doing my thing about, like, I want to stay away from partisan politics and whatever, and I kind of, like, moved out of that environment, even though I kept most of my friends, but, like, I kind of moved away from that environment, like, physically. So I'm in a world that I don't have, like, political colleagues, people that I'm spending time with all day. So there's less of like this environmental okayness with being trolled. Like, like when I was working at one of my old offices that I worked at, one of the, media outlets that I worked at, everybody was getting trolled all the time. They're all being like, whatever, like trashed all online and whatever, and it was fun. We were always bragging about it. We were always talking about it, and like who gets the most trolls. But now, because I'm not really in that environment, I'm so much more in a calmer environment around people who are not involved in that sort of thing as much. So it's more of a contrast for me. When I see that kind of stuff, I just like take everything personally, because it's like it's different for me now. And a lot of people think that I become boring, which is because I'm not like trolling anymore that much, which is fine. It's just that I've become a different person. Sometimes you change and you go through different life life situations, and you change, you make some changes. And I think I'm still molding into this new person, and it might take time before I gain more of a personality in this whatever. Someone has asked, boo! So I'm actually curious, now that we've got all these comments, and I can't take my eyes away from these comments because they're so interesting. In case you're listening on Anchor, these are comments from Periscope, comments from Twitch, comments from YouTube. Someone is saying the stream title was a total troll. I talked about it a lot. I'm not clickbaiting. I've been talking about it this whole time, about if girls watch porn or not. And like, what was the title again? The title was like, do girls watch porn? Oh, do girls watch porn? Yes, that's the title. The title is, do girls watch porn? I forgot what the title of my video was. Ah! Forgot the title of my video. Okay, so, I want you guys to be able to see the comments from my video. How do I make that happen? How do I make you see the comments from my video? I want you to be able to see the comments. View screen full. Do you see the comments? Someone is saying girls watch prawn. What's prawn? It's like a type of lobster, like a shrimp. Girls watch shrimp. Okay, so my question is, now that we've talked about what girls want, feel free to ask any more questions in case I missed anything. Girls want more, I'm not going to speak for all girls, but I will speak for all girls when I say girls need build-up. You need, what was the word for build-up? There's a word for it. Foreplay. Yeah, you need to do that. All girls. Like, every single girl on planet Earth needs build-up, okay? And it's not just going to happen, okay? And if you are not patient enough, then you will get yourself into trouble. Okay, so every girl on planet Earth needs build-up. And someone that says girls want love, girls, girls want love. Love is part of the build-up. It's part of the build-up is, whatever it is, building, whatever emotion it is that the girl will need in order for it to happen. So if someone says, hey, ain't nobody got time for that. A lot of guys just want to get things done because they're very like, okay, I need to get this done, that done, whatever. You can't just get over with when it comes to anything. When it comes to women, you can't just you can't schedule it. You can't get it over with. You need build up. If you don't have time right now, don't do it now. If you can't do properly, don't do it. Okay? Someone is like, you still have braces. You haven't experienced life. Yes, I've experienced life. I'm a very experienced person. And anyone who says that I'm not is a prawn. Auntie says that's how guys are hardwired. Women need to understand that. I do understand it, and I'm sure women understand it, but it's like you can't force yourself to do anything. Women can't force themselves to be the kind of people that are in porn. And while men can learn how, while men can learn how to do the kind of things that are being done in porn, women can't learn to get off on those things. You know what I mean? Like, you can't train your body, like, you can't force yourself. You can't force yourself to like, for something to work on you. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work. So, Pee-poo says, I'm 19 years old. The only woman in my life is my hand. I don't know why that makes me laugh. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. Just the way you say it, you know? Okay. Just, I don't know why I'm laughing. Ownerful says, women are hardwired for slow and steady. Men get used to that. So, yes, for the people who are have come in late, still curious, do women watch porn? Yes, women watch porn, and it's kind of almost split 50-50, whether women watch porn or not, like maybe around 50-50. And if they do, probably not as frequently as men, or not even nearly as frequently as men. If they do, and a lot of women do frequently, and if they don't, it's because women don't need porn. Women, you don't even need anything to be, you don't even need to see anything. Someone is like, do you know all women? Okay. I think that all women, biologically, I can speak for all women. From each person has different things that they enjoy. At the root level, women are not directly being visually stimulated. With all your experiences and things built on top of that, and your likes and dislikes, yes, you might be, but it's not coming through the same pathway that it is coming from men. Someone is like, wait till you're 40. Wait till I'm 40 what? Oh, if I will need porn? Oh my gosh. Wait till I'm 40 if I will need porn. Look, I watch porn. I'm just saying. I watch porn. I'm just saying that it's like, just look at the polls. Look at the votes. Women are not watching porn as much. In fact, it's kind of split 50-50, and a lot of women who watch porn, like, do it very infrequently, like once in a while. Someone is asking what's my favorite genre. Honestly, I don't know. I don't enjoy porn. Sometimes I watch it just because, like, if I think maybe I can get something out of it, you know, if I feel like bored of everything else, I feel like in that moment, I feel like I can get something out of it. But I honestly, and this is personal to me. I'm not speaking for all girls. This is very personal to me. I don't enjoy it. Like, I really don't. Magashimofo says 40 is by far the best year ever. And someone else is people are asking what I search for. I don't know. I search for, like, a different thing each time. I'm constantly hoping, like, one thing is gonna work, one thing is gonna work. I don't know. I just don't enjoy porn. I think it's because I just don't, I don't like watching other people do stuff. I don't think that other people are hot. It's like turning me off just to watch everybody's gross stuff. Blah. I don't like it. I only like watching myself. I don't like watching other people. Other people are gross, and I'm not. Greetings from Switzerland. I really want to visit Switzerland, and I have a friend who actually lived there for a little bit, and she loved it. Magashimofo says, because you're young and it's intimidating, trust me, I was way more anti than you. Yeah, that actually could be it. Yeah, that could actually be it. I definitely don't think I'm as comfortable with myself as a lot of people who have like a lot of experience. So Chasing Lion says, well, I came into this video at the wrong time. Someone else says, I'm from Canada, the land of blackface. This actually makes me this makes me like really happy that we've got people watching from different countries, because I like that. I like it, speaking to different people in different countries. All right. You're calling me a prude? Watch out who you call prude. I've actually had some of my friends made a bet, and their bet was that I never kissed a guy in my life. That was their bet. Guess what? They were so wrong, okay? Like, I don't want to give too much personal information, but you wouldn't, you never know about people. Alright. Someone is watching from Puerto Rico. Guys. Oh gosh, I look gross. Why are people watching? Oh my gosh. Some of your comments are getting censored, and that's because YouTube doesn't like your comments. Okay. Everyone, stop calling me a prude. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm just a little bit of a snob. Like, I'm just a snob. And I just get grossed out by things very quickly, and I'm a snob. And I don't like watching other people. Someone says this isn't YouTube. Oh, by the way, in case it seems strange to you, because that I'm like speaking to different platforms, this is multi-streaming. This is going to a bunch of different platforms. So it's going to YouTube, Periscope, Twitch. It's also being recorded on Anchor. Okay, any questions? Oh, okay, this is what I was gonna ask. Men, in the last 5 minutes that we have, someone says, do you like to be watched though? Yes, I like to be watched. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so, 1 second. So, for men, and this is since we talked about what women want, whatever. If you're a woman, you're watching this and you're just like, she did not describe me. Sorry. If you're a woman and you're watching this and you're saying she did not describe me, And I know some of you have. Please say it in the comments. Let me know how it is for you, what you think differently, how you relate to porn. All right, thank you, Polish Mom. So just let me know how you relate to porn. What was my question for guys? I had a question for guys. I think for men it's like, what? I think for men it's, what do you like to see? And I'm not gonna read any of like the crazy comments just because I don't want to be like, actually I like the craziness, like it's funny, but I just don't want to be demonetized. All right. So what was the question? The question was, what do you like to see when you watch porn? What are you trying to get out of it? What are you trying to see? What are you trying to see? I feel like I shouldn't have asked that question, actually. I don't know if I want to know the answer. Never mind. Oliver says when girls get on top, it takes a very long time, then they get tired and give up. Yeah. Men end up doing a lot of the work. Okay. All right. Okay. No more asking. Anyone have questions? Anybody have questions to ask? Somebody likes dog fart. Great. That sounds very, very exciting. Okay, any questions from anybody? Questions. Okay. All right. No questions. If there are no questions, then I will, by the way, I was going to make another overgeneralization, but since you guys don't like overgeneralizations, I'm not going to say it. I was gonna make an overgeneralization. Someone says, if you could have any animal, what would it be? I don't know. I would have a monkey, but monkeys are so hard to take care of, so actually I wouldn't have a monkey. All right. Someone says, will you support me in my campaign to be Prime Minister of Canada? All right. Okay, so this is my overgeneralization. The better looking somebody is, the less work they have to do, and the worse they will be in bed. That's it, I said it. The better looking somebody is, the worse they'll be in bed. And it's fine, because you can, if you're in a relationship, like, here's the thing. If you're in a relationship, none of that matters. Because if you're in a relationship, then you have, like, forever to practice. And you can teach the other person because you're comfortable with them. You're comfortable teaching them, okay? So, and they're comfortable teaching you because you're in a real relationship. You can't do that if you're not in a relationship with someone. You can't build on something and teach each other how to be good. Okay. Moral of the story. Moral of the story is, don't use porn to don't learn about sex through porn. So don't watch too much porn, because then you'll start to learn about sex through porn. Don't watch more porn. I don't know what I'm saying. That's my moral of the story. And relationships make it all better. Relationships make it all better, and you get to build and learn in relationships. When it comes to women, now I'm going to say an overgeneralization. The whole point of this live stream was to make an overgeneralization. That was the whole point of this live stream. Literally, the title of the live stream is "Do Girls Watch Porn?" And the point of this live stream was for me to answer if girls watch porn. Someone says, I'm 15, what should I do? You should not be watching this live stream if you're 15. Guys, children, you should not be watching this live stream if you're 15. Go to bed, you have school tomorrow. Children? Okay, if you're 15, like, you should learn from your friends. That's what I would do if I'm 15. Like, ask your friend. My friends and I used to teach each other the weirdest things. Someone is saying that they're 12. I don't think you're 12. I don't think you're 12 years old. I'm not gonna block the children. Yeah, so children, just learn from your friends. There is so much that if you're a teenager, there's so much you can do without making a fool out of yourself. Okay, like, when you're a teenager, nothing you do is crazy or weird, because all teenagers are crazy and weird. So you can experiment with whatever you want to do without feeling crazy or weird about it. It's only when you're an adult. Reese says, I'm 21, relax. I bet you're 15 and you're just saying that. I bet you're not actually 21. Yeah, I think Reese Smith is actually 15. Okay. Friends. I'm kidding, Reese Smith. I'm kidding! Okay, so children, make all your mistakes. Make as many mistakes as you can when you're younger, because if you make those mistakes when you're older, then people will think you're a total dipshit. So make your mistakes when you're younger, and learn from your mistakes when you're younger, and learn. And then, and don't be, yeah, just learn. Don't get pregnant, children, says Jesus. Don't get pregnant. Flipover says Americans have the best live streams. Why, thank you. Which country are you from? Which country do you hail from? Which country do you hail from? I don't like the lighting. I don't know why I don't like the lighting. It's so dark. I don't like the lighting. What's going on here? Something is wrong with the lighting. Flipover is from South Africa. Hey, Flipover just woke up from a nap or sleep or whatever. Flipover is from South Africa. This is so cool. I have people watching from South Africa, Puerto Rico, Switzerland, Canada, like all these crazy, all these like cool countries. That's so cool. Like, I will be traveling a lot more, and I think that will be really exciting for my live streams, because I will be able to learn more about different countries and talk about topics that are a little more universal and not just only for Americans, even though I am an American. I'm very proud to be American, and I love talking about American topics, but also to learn more about other countries and also make the vlogs a little more interesting. Like, I see a lot of you actually really liked my vlog from today. I had a Halloween vlog from today. In case you haven't seen it, it's a Halloween from Hell vlog. It's the first vlog. It's the first vlog ever, the first Halloween vlog ever to be made in Hell. In a town in Michigan called Hell. The name of the town is called Hell. I literally flew out there to make this vlog. I flew out there. I flew to Detroit, and it was a cheap ticket, so that was worth it. I flew out to Detroit, and from Detroit, I drove to Hell, and then I did the vlog. I hung out a little bit. I came back from Hell, and I made the vlog for you guys, and people were saying this is their favorite vlog. And I think that I'm getting the feeling that you guys want me to go and do more travel vlogs. So I want to do that, and I love it. And you know, I will be traveling a little bit anyway. I will be going to school in Peru, which is exciting. And really, I just want to make these better. This is my passion. This is what I want to put all my time into. So whatever it is that you guys want me to do, whatever suggestions you have, not necessarily that I will take it, but I will take it in, and I will be thinking about it a lot. And basically, a lot of the things that I'm doing are really based on what I see that my audience enjoys. Okay? Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And also, in case anyone is interested in buying a house in Hell, go and check out the video. And it was the place where I stayed at. The house was very beautiful. And in the link of the description, in a link in the description, you'll see the house listed and whatever. You'll see, you know, you can call the guy and see if you want to buy it, how much it costs and whatever. Okay. I actually really want to go to South Africa, but people are saying don't go to South Africa. Jesus says don't go to South Africa. I want to go to South Africa, but I guess we'll see. We'll see if I can go. We got someone from Poland. Are you from Poland? Okay. Not Jesus, but that. Okay. And by the way, also, in case anyone wants to know how I'm funding my traveling, I think I'm going to make a vlog about credit cards. I think I already made a vlog about credit cards, but the more I learn about credit cards, like, I keep learning new things. And so maybe I'll do another one, okay? All right. Love you all. Someone is asking if I'm an adult actress. Oh, porn star. No. I thought you meant an adult who's an actress, which I still am not. I'm not any sort of actress. Okay. Enjoy your evening, everybody. Happy Halloween or sad Halloween, depending on how you're feeling right now. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Someone says, we want more of what a real day looks like for you. Have someone follow you with a camera. Seriously. Okay, but is it like exciting enough for you guys to just see like a normal boring day? I could do it. I could do a normal boring day. I'd be down. I'd be totally down. Alright, okay. See you all tomorrow. See you all tomorrow night, live stream. Tomorrow night live stream. Might be a little bit earlier. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel on YouTube. You'll see the link. It's attached to my Twitter link on Periscope. And also on Twitch. Maybe I'll share that also. Alright.